interested. One problem, he's employed by the Clippers for 2 more seasons. And don't forget that LeBron is signed with the Lakers for 3 more seasons. We're joined by FS1 NBA analyst Chris Broussard. Chris, what is the better job for the next 3 years? Are you going with
Good question.
the Clippers or are you going with the Lakers?
Well, obviously, you want to wait and see what happens in free agency, who each team gets. But right now, Clippers, I don't even think it's close. The front office, I got the great Jerry West, probably the greatest executive in NBA history. Not probably, certainly. Lawrence Frank has done a good job. Mike Winger, who they brought over from Oklahoma City with Sam Presti.
By the way, Doc lost his personnel decision-making,
And that's when, and I thought Doc did a really bad job when they had their big 3, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. Couldn't even get him past the second round. Now that he's just focused on coaching, I think he's done a terrific job. He might be coach of the year. So with the front office is better, more stable. Genie's a fine owner, but Steve Ballmer is a really good owner. He's going to spend money. You know, he's enthusiastic.
That's $38 billion. He got
He got plenty to burn. And then when you look at the rosters, which is key, that team has a bunch of hungry, hardworking role players who know who they are. They're not trying to be the stars. And I think if you get Kawhi Leonard, which most people think they will, they become Toronto. Because I think that's what Toronto has around Kawhi. They got a bunch of really good role players. I mean, Kyle Lowry's been an all-star here and there. But, you know, Montrezl Harrell, I like him. Lou Williams knows his role. Shea Gilgeous.
What a role that is.
Right. Just come in and shoot.
That's it. They got no other responsibilities.
And those are low-maintenance guys. They're all low maintenance. I don't know how you feel about Kawhi's maintenance, but I think it's low maintenance.
Low maintenance.
Load.
The Lakers, even if you get AD, which is a big if, LeBron historically, and this is when he was younger, it still took him the year 2 to win a championship because maybe it's the adjustment, other stars adjusting to LeBron, him adjusting to other stars. But Cleveland, they won in the second year. Miami, they won in the second year. So if it gets to the second year, that's not to mention what are you going to put around Anthony Davis and LeBron. But if it gets to the second year that AD is there, and then you're talking about LeBron in his 18th season. So now, how great is he? He'll still probably be really good, but how much decline will there be in year 18? So for those reasons, I think the Clippers is a better job.
It says, which is the better job over the next 3 years? Now, see, you said something very, very interesting. If the Clippers get Kawhi, if the Clippers get this.
The Lakers get AD.
Lakers already got LeBron. They already got a superstar.
Still don't look very good right now.
They don't look very good right now. But right now, over the next 3 years.
Year 17,
you feel
18.
comfortable saying that Clippers will have a better record next year? As we stand
right now?
Yeah.
I think the Lakers, if they don't add anybody, they're making the playoffs.
Exactly.
But I like that. But I'm talking about championship.
Yeah.
I think the Clippers is a better job.
The Lakers just on pedigree alone is a better job.
Of course, on that.
For me, I think LeBron will be able to attract. Now, whether or not they can get Anthony Davis, see, I still, what's going unnoticed is that we losing these games and our percentiles of getting old Zion, we march.
I thought we wasn't talking about who we getting.
What else would you do? Since you did that, and we gonna package it.
So now you got Zion.
Yeah, we gonna package it. Yep. Package old Zion and those 3 young players for Holiday and AD. That's what we gonna do for y'all Pelicans.
That'd be interesting.
That's what we gonna do for them. And guess what, Skip? We gonna be somewhere cutting down the nets. Do they cut
down the fantasy now? You getting Zion?
Hey,
come on.
Do they cut down the nets in the NBA? We might. Well, we might.
Start? Okay.
Lakers is the better. Now, I would love to have Doc Rivers. I think this would be LeBron loved guys, the coach that played the game. Doc played like 15 years.
Doc was good.
And he won a championship as a coach. So now most players, not all, most players have the utmost respect for guys that played, coached, and won. That's why Phil Jackson, that's why Pat Riley, although they were not great players, they played and they coached and they won titles. There's something to be said about that. So with that being said, I would love to have Doc. I don't see the Clippers letting him out of that deal, but the Lakers always going to be a shining star.
So this boils down for me to one question and one question only. If you are Doc Rivers and you are 57 years of age and you have coached as a head coach for 20 straight seasons, that's a long grind. If you have your druthers, and again, we don't know the X factor of who's going to get whom, right?
Correct.
But in the big picture, would you rather win one more championship for the Clippers or the Lakers? Because if you go to the Lakers and win a championship, but
I think it'd be huge.
But it would just be business as usual. It's just another Lakers championship. What would be huger would be to win a championship for the Clippers.
You mythical, Skip.
Okay.
Winning a championship with the Clippers.
I still think the Lakers.
Hey, what?
Just because it's
not
been
like
a
they
while.
haven't won them before.
It's been a while, and you do it with LeBron. That would be huge.
Okay, this is just me. I wouldn't wish coaching LeBron on any coach because I think it's really hard. It can be really good.
Even if he likes you.
I know. It's just hard. He is the drama king. It's just nightly. It's just wear and tear on your emotions because you have to take the bullets for him when he's in a bad mood. You have to just stand up there and take it from the media. And Luke Walton has done a great job of keeping a stiff upper lip this year. He hasn't cracked one time. I haven't seen him crack.
Prior to this year, he was the winning king.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. But now back to Jerry West. There's one man in all of pro basketball I do not bet against. I learned a long time ago. Jerry West helped build the Showtime Lakers and then the Shaq Kobe Lakers. And then he went to Golden State and he helped build these Warriors. He did. He was instrumental in it. And in between, he took a couple of years off and he went to Memphis and won Executive of the Year in the NBA in 2004. That's how great he is. He has 8 rings as an executive. Only one as a player. He's the logo. I don't get it, but somehow he's still the logo. But whatever.
He lost 8 too.
Okay? He did.
It's a different criteria back then.
This man has executive genius about him. And all of a sudden, Steve Ballmer's got him, and Doc is lucky to have him overseeing. Again, he's not hands-on, like you said, Lawrence Frank, but all the big picture decision-making, all the picking of the players, all the drafting of the players, that's all coming from Jerry West. I'm not going to bet against him. And if I'm Doc, I'm saying, I'm going to hang in here because not good things are about to happen, great things are about to happen. They just traded their best player, and I thought, well, that's the end of the Clippers this year. Tobias Harris goes to Philly, and what happened? They took off. They're going to lose their first-round pick, which they don't seem to value because they are going to go ahead and make the playoffs. They're on an astounding run. Everything is in place, and I disagree with you. If you want I know this is like the impossible dream, but if the Los Angeles Clippers won a championship before LeBron's Lakers did in the next 3 years, I know that seems, but we don't know how the chips are going to fall. And if they got number 2 up in Toronto, if he came to LA and Jimmy Butler came with him, then maybe you start to have something. If KD leaves Golden State, you don't know what might happen.
There's all types of openings for the Clippers. You know, it could be Kawhi and KD. There's talk around the league
you got that
they don't.
Here we go.
We'll
look out.
That those two may not want to play together. What about Kyrie? It could be Kawhi and Kyrie.
Why you won't say Kyrie and LeBron?
Because I don't think Kyrie wants to go back and play. I think they're friendly now and they're cool, but I don't think he wants to go back and play there. I just don't see it. But Kyrie's starting his own media company. He's got those same aspirations. Now, he could learn under LeBron, but he could want to come to L.A. and do it himself. Here, if the Lakers, the guy, with all due respect to Doc, the guy they really should be trying to poach from the Clippers is who you said, Jerry West. Yep. Jerry wanted to go there. He would have been happy to aid Magic.
I know, this feels like a spite move almost, like I'll go to the Clippers and I'll show you.
They didn't want Jerry West, believe it or not.
But wasn't that
and that would help. LeBron would have the utmost respect for Jerry. Not that he doesn't have it for Magic and those guys, but he would have the utmost respect for Jerry West.
I don't know.
The thing with Doc, remember, Chris Paul loved Doc. He wanted Doc. He made sure the Clippers could get Doc, and then they fell out. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
I loved when Doc was
We just had a little temporary setback. Okay. We had a momentary setback for a great comeback.
Okay, just remember, LeBron is not getting any younger.
I can't tell.
He's just not.
I can't tell.
Well, I can.
I can't tell.
You know what they should do? Put him next year, he'd just be a regular small forward. I think he could lead the league in scoring or challenge it.
Would he be happy with that?
I don't think he can control the game anymore like he used. He can get the numbers. He can still score, but can he control the game like he used to?
But you got to put him around players so he can control the game.
He used to be able to control it even without players, like against Golden State in the finals, 2015.
But those,
you know what I'm saying? And it would take the wear and tear off of him.
Right. The impact that he can impose on the game now is not what it used to be. So maybe we need, as the Eastern general manager said anonymously, he can't take 4 cadavers to the finals anymore.
No.
He needs some breathing human beings to get to the finals now, Skip.
He never took cadavers.
Cadavers.
When they met Golden State, now he didn't take cadavers. They had Kyrie and Love, but once they got hurt, it was some cadavers out there.
And then Kyrie got hurt the first game in overtime, like a minute into overtime. Kevin Love didn't even make it that far. And what about last year?
But what about when Kyrie won a championship for LeBron? Was he a cadaver? Was he breathing? Was he breathing?
Yeah, why you keep doing that?
Did he have a pulse?
Second biggest shot in NBA history. I will give you that.
How about this, Chris?
Next to Ray.
LeBron James is the only man to lead the NBA Finals in every statistical category. If it's a category they record, LeBron James led in it.
And he's 3-6.
And he won it.
And he's
a triple-double in Game 7.
Unfortunately.
And got a high game
Jen with the little jab.
We're not going to see
the little
more,
subtle
though.
jab.
Not this year.
For you, and too, Jenny.
We got more to talk about with LeBron later. We're going to talk about some of his worst. He heard it. I just got to get it in. You guys talk over me. I got to make sure I remind you.
I'm done. I got it.
Occasionally, Chris, you're going to come back later, I think, for a little bit more LeBron. So we know Baker Mayfield and Dak are two of Skip's favorites, but who will have the better career? And then we will ask you too, Shannon. We'll tell you next.